If you are on Social Security or Medicare, stop what you are doing and pick up your phone right now. Because in the next 5 minutes, you can lock down money that the government is quietly counting on you to leave behind, and most seniors over 50 never find out until it is too late to fix. I want you to open the browser on your phone, not a random app, not a link somebody texted you, the browser, and I am going to walk you through 3 things that can put hundreds of dollars back into your monthly check, but I am warning you now, the single biggest mistake that is silently shrinking your benefit is something I am saving for the very end of this video, so do not click away, because if you miss that last part, you could spend the rest of your retirement getting paid less than you earned every single month for the rest of your life. Here is the truth. Nobody at the Social Security Administration is going to call you and explain. The system is built to pay you exactly what its records say you are owed, not a penny more, and if those records are wrong, the burden is on you to catch it, not them. They are not going to mail you a friendly note saying you are leaving money on the table. They are not going to flag the subsidy you qualify for. They will let that $202.90 Medicare Part B premium come straight out of your check in 2026. A jump of almost $18 from last year, and they will let it sit there forever if you never raise your hand. So let me give you the 3 moves, and remember, the most powerful one is last. Move number 1, get into your account the right way and skip the phone lines entirely. Right now, the national phone queues are jammed. People are waiting on hold for an hour or more just to ask a simple question, and you do not need to suffer through that. On your phone browser, type ssa.gov directly, letter by letter. Do not search for it and click the first thing that pops up, because scammers buy ads that mimic the real site. Once you are on the official site, set up or log into your My Social Security account. This is your personal dashboard, and it is where everything I am about to show you actually happens. Inside that account, you can see your benefit amount, your payment history, your earnings record, and the tools to fix problems, all without ever dialing a number or waiting on hold. If you have not created this account yet, that alone is step 1, because everything else depends on it. And I will tell you right now, the people who never set this up are the same people who get blindsided by errors they could have caught years earlier. But setting up the account is just the door. And what is behind that door in move number 2 and move number 3 is where the real money lives. Move number 2, attack that Part B premium head on. $202.90 a month is the standard premium for 2026, and for a household on a fixed income, that is real money walking out the door. Here is what they do not advertise. If your income is limited, you may qualify for help that pays that premium for you through what are called the Medicare savings programs, and there is a separate federal program called Extra Help that can slash what you pay for prescription drugs under Part D. These are not charity. These are programs you already paid into through a lifetime of work, and they exist specifically to take that premium burden off your shoulders. And here is a piece almost nobody understands. If you are being charged a higher income-related premium, what they call IRMA, because of a tax return from 2 years ago, but your income has since dropped because you retired, lost a job, lost a spouse, or stopped working, you can fight that charge. The form is called SSA-44, the Medicare Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount Life-Changing Event Form, and filing it can get that surcharge reduced or wiped out entirely. Most people just accept the higher number on their statement because they assume the government already knows their situation. The government does not know, and they will not adjust it for you. You have to tell them with that form. But even fixing your premium is not the biggest mistake people make. And I promised you the most important point is still coming. So stay with me, because move number 3 is the one that can be worth the most over your lifetime, and it is the one almost everybody gets wrong. Move number 3. Audit your own earnings history, because this is where I see seniors lose the most money without ever realizing it. Your Social Security benefit is calculated from your highest 35 years of earnings, 35 years. That means every year of work you ever did is sitting in a record, and that record decides your monthly check for the rest of your life. Now here is the problem. Employers make mistakes. Companies go out of business. Payroll gets reported under a wrong number, a maiden name, a typo in a Social Security number from decades ago, and when that happens, that year of earnings can show up as a 0 or a fraction of what you actually made. And a zero in your record drags your average down, which drags your monthly benefit down, sometimes by a serious amount, and most people never look. So here is exactly what to do on your phone. Inside your My Social Security account, open your earnings record and go year by year all the way back to your very first job. Compare what it says against what you actually earned. Old W-2 forms, old tax returns, anything you can find. If you spot a year that is blank or clearly too low, that is the smoking gun, that is potentially hundreds of dollars a month, you have been giving up. And here is the part that makes this the most powerful move of all, the one I held back for the end on purpose. You can correct it. The form is called SSA-7008, the Request for Correction of Earnings Record, and when you file it with proof of what you really earned, the Social Security Administration is required to investigate and fix it. Fixing a missing year of earnings does not just give you a little bump, it recalculates the foundation your entire benefit is built on, and that corrected amount follows you for the rest of your retirement. Month after month, year after year, this is the single most expensive mistake seniors make, sitting on an earnings record full of errors, assuming it must be right, when a 5-minute review on their phone could have raised their check permanently. The longer you wait, the harder it gets, because proving what you earned 30 or 40 years ago only gets more difficult as old records disappear, employers vanish, and paperwork is lost to time. So, do not put this off thinking you will get to it next month, because next month becomes next year, and next year becomes never. And every month you wait is a month you are potentially being underpaid with no way to get it back. So let me bring this home. 3 moves, all from your phone, all starting at therealssa.gov. Get into your My Social Security account and skip the phone lines. Attack that Part B premium with the Medicare savings programs, extra help, and Form SSA-44 if your income has dropped. And the big one, audit your 35-year earnings history and file Form SSA-7008 to correct any year that is wrong, because that is the mistake costing seniors the most, and it is completely fixable if you act. If this opened your eyes, I need you to do 2 things right now. Subscribe to this channel immediately, because the rules around Social Security and Medicare keep shifting, and I break down every change in plain English so you never get blindsided. And share this video with every senior you know, your spouse, your neighbor, the friend who has been complaining their check feels too small because they may have an error in their record draining them every single month and they have no idea. You could be the reason they finally fix it. Pick up your phone, go to the real site, log in, and check your earnings record today, because nobody is coming to do it for you, and the money you are owed is sitting there waiting for you to claim it.